Hi everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. Here we are once again in SummerSlam, enjoying watching a couple of guys taking a shower. A much needed shower probably as well. There was a lot of complaints about hygiene last episode. I don't know if you remember. But I guess now that they've got their free time, they're sorting themselves out in the shower. Thank goodness. Jesus. Anyway, teacher died last episode. Fuck. I hope that never happens again, but there's no way around it, unfortunately. Something. Whoa. Look at this guy. Holy shit. He is on the prayer mat. It's not for sleeping on, mind you. Simon Denning, 20 years old. 1 day without incident. Holy shit. That's a new world record for Simon Denning. Anyway, he's having a nap on a prayer mat. It's not the right thing to be doing. But anyway, we now have a guard stationed inside the chapel just in case the vicar gets killed. And also, we have a guard stationed inside the classroom just to add some more pressure for all of those guys who's going to be sitting their exams. Which is none of them. They're all dumb as hell. I don't even know why we bothered investing in educating these people because it's a hopeless cause. We also have this armed guard here who is patrolling but also maybe breakdancing to the delight of anybody who enters SummerSlam. It's going to be nice. There's only 2 guards on patrol. I mean, this guy does not really need to be on patrol, right? Like, we can just call him when we need him. I think they wanted us to have him on patrol for the thing, but we don't need to have this, all right? You know what? That's right. Just get the hell out of here. Just fucking take over on this patrol. There. So the other guy can go have a break. Jesus. All right. Perfect. So today, with some money and some luck, we are going to open a new wing. A whole new wing for SummerSlam. A new fantastic wing for normal security. No one to tell them no. Or shank them with a sharpened bit of broken off toothbrush. Or kill a teacher in the classroom. Anyway, that was, of course, the music from Aladdin. But it's been sort of like retrofitted to fit better into this series, Prison Architect series on SummerSlam, the detention center. Anyway, so yeah, we are going to go ahead with this. We're going to make a nice, new, safe place for normal security to live. And get on with their business, and then we are going to make some changes, some really good changes to this wing of the prison, this cell block here, and really tighten the bolts in here and make it for the maximum security with some shared facilities, but of course we'll make sure that none of these overlap in the schedule. And these guys might need some more time to eat, it turns out. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll give them their own canteens as well, so that'll be fine. Excellent. I don't know. Maybe we should just make this whole area into a kitchen. A huge kitchen that can service 2 canteens. Wouldn't that be a thing? Anyway, we'll come to that. Right. Let us get a concrete building built. This is going to cost us 22,000 big ones, but it's going to be worth every penny. That's right. We're going to build it all the way into here. It's going to take some time to build, so let's get the workers on it. Do we need some more workmen? I think 10 is enough. Honestly, I think 10 workmen is enough. We're not in a mad rush here. Can these guys actually access these areas? Mostly? Some of them? Probably not all of them. Let's see. Deployment. Yeah, they can. Okay, they have access to most of these areas, except for some of these little smoking alleys, which is fine. And that one too, that's fine too. But I think they can get to the places they need to get. We might have to put a hole in the fence too. Perfect. All right. Here come all of the materials. My God. There's a lot of cement and there's a lot of steel that is just turned up at SummerSlam. But that's good. Wait, is this still a thing? Come on, it cannot be. I'm sure we got rid of this. Guard Patrol. Come on, Guard Patrol. Oh, I see. Okay. Guard Patrol is now gone. Perfect. We do not need this guy just standing here menacingly at the entrance to SummerSlam, scaring everybody out of their wits when they're just trying to come in here and serve their time. Okay? That's not what we're all about. Contrary to popular belief. Some people think that you need to rule with an iron fist. Some people think that you need to rule with fear or whatever. No. You know what? We're just going about our business. We just want to make some money. We want to rehabilitate people as a bonus. Like, I mean, we're not really fully expecting to do that. And we're just hoping for the best as well. We're really just crossing our fingers and hoping for the best at all times. Hoping that, the spirit of thankfulness and forgiveness and just the general spirit of humanity shines through on all of these fucking degenerates, and they just coexist in here peacefully and happily. That would be nice, but let's not get our hopes up. In the meantime, let's just hope that we can get through day 13, which is coming up pretty soon, without incident. Because I'll tell you, day 12 was not our finest hour or day. And there was a couple of days back where a couple of other dudes got killed, and those were not our finest days either. We don't even have a morgue, okay? The people just get carted right. Not a lot of places do have a morgue, it's got to be said. Places people die all over the place, all the time. And there's not always a morgue handy, and that's why the hearse turns up. And this was no different. The hearse turned up exactly when it needed to cut off those dead bodies, to save everybody's emotions from flaring up and things like that. It's a very emotional time when a teacher is murdered inside a classroom, just trying to teach these fucking animals a thing or two about how the real world works. And they sort of turn around and they say, this is how my world works. Look at the Polaroid, and of course, it's Leroy. Surprised yet again at Lettuce Gen. Like, that is the menu every day, okay? It's not Gordon Ramsay's downtown fry-up central or whatever where there's a menu. No, we just serve the same shit day in, day out, okay? Love it or leave it. Or just love it, actually. You can't leave it. The only way you're getting out of here is in a body bag, or potentially early on parole, if you could even make it to the hearing. Some people can't. Some people have to, do a detour and go to the bathroom. Anyway, do I like these bathroom doors? I like them. I like the outside toilets, actually. I think that they're nice. We could do with a bigger yard, but that'll come later. We're just really waiting for this to finish up so that we can start laying down some walls and things, and we can start securing some of these normal security inmates. Because right now, there's a lot of cross-pollination here. Look, there's a lot of maximum security guys living alongside the normal security guys, and they have seen things and they've done things that some of these people are not ready for, and that's why, like Ainsley Sorsby, for instance, who is, well, actually the biggest asshole going. He's only 20 years old, and already he is the biggest asshole I can ever mention. He's going to be in here for 71 years. So, I mean, I don't think he's going to live that long, because if you see the size of him, he's huge. He's absolutely gigantic. So he's probably only got a couple of years left or whatever. But this is the kind of guy we need to isolate from the rest of the prisoners, because he's bad news. Really bad news. He's got the cornrows and everything. You can't trust him. Okay, he's a straight up bona fide criminal, and you don't want to get in his way, because I'm pretty sure old Sorsby himself has been behind the murders of pretty much everybody in here at the tender age of 20, if you can believe that. He's like a kingpin already. So I'm thinking maybe we need to put him up him to Supermax and just leave him to rot in his own wing of the prison or whatever. But again, we're gonna need money for that. It'll have to come later. Until then, we're gonna set up a nice dorm area. Fuck, are we really gonna set up a dorm area? People are saying that apparently setting up a dorm area is just asking for massive escapes. All the prisoners will work together, and they'll coordinate contraband, and they'll dig a big hole, and not just one dude is getting out of that hole, all of the dudes. So we're potentially looking at possibly 40 to 45 guys escaping from one tunnel if we don't stay on top of it. We'll try our best to stay on top of it. All right, I think we're pretty much ready. I think we just need an entrance here. So I think we're going to get a couple of jail doors set up. At least one big one here, just to separate this area off. It's more to keep these people safe from the real criminals, rather than to keep the rest of the prison safe from them. Because it's all going to be just a bunch of normal security pussies in here. We really want to keep them safe against all of these hardened, animalistic predators who are going to occupy the maximum security wing. The two worlds just do not work together. And that's one thing that we've seen day in, day out here. Anytime there's any crossover, even if they cross each other in the halls or whatever, somebody seems to get stabbed and dies. And that's what we're trying to avoid here. Excellent. All right, so we're just waiting for this door. It looks like the non-prison cleaning crew has started their shift for the day. It's currently 4 a.m. That's a really early start. I don't know if you've ever had a job where you've had to start at, like, wake up at 3 a.m. to get to work at 4 a.m. But this prison sort of starts early, right? It's like 6 a.m. when everybody, or like the first sort of round of dudes wakes up. So, like, I guess they have to, like, come in and get things clean beforehand for those guys to wake up. You know, you could argue that maybe they don't deserve to have a clean place to live because they are criminals and they're locked up, right? But at the same time, you know, it's a human right to, like, live somewhere that isn't like a total pigsty or whatever. So I guess you kind of have to do it. All right, here we go. The entrance is being installed by one of our workmen, and that should be us. Boom. Come on, the rest of it. You can do it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Look at this big, long hallway. Oh, yes. Okay. This is a big old room. Look at this. Oh, man, this is going to be great. This is going to be so good. There are a couple of fences in the way, though, but we'll get rid of those right now. Let's sell... Actually, no, let's demolish these walls here. Right here and here. We'll go into planning and get rid of this crap because we don't want to see it, like, forever sort of thing. And then we will replace this with concrete wall. So you can tell that this is, like, the new wing of the prison because it's made of concrete. The rest of it's made of brick. So it's like, you know, when they do that sometimes, like, have you ever gone to a school before where they've extended it over time and, like, the new part of the school looks completely different to the old part of the school? That's what we got going here, which I don't feel like either way about it, actually. I think it's a nice thing. All right, so this is like the kind of like the reception area, I guess, but not really a reception area. We're just gonna make it look like one. We won't actually officially make it a reception area. And then we're gonna have like this sort of thing coming out this way, like this, and like this. We're gonna keep to the plan because I think it might be nice, but it might not be. You never know. And then we want some walls coming down here because we're gonna put something in here. I'm not sure what yet. And then we want some walls coming down here too. Excellent. Oh yeah, like these guys will need their like own shower room and stuff too, right? Like a bathroom and I don't know. Maybe we could put all that in there. I'm not sure. Let's see, like if we go into, I think it's logistics and room quality. See, we can see like this one's pretty good. Room grading. Room size is at least 6 squares. Room size at least 9 squares. It's pretty good. Doesn't have an outdoor window, mind you. An office desk. Okay, fine. Shower head, radio, chair. These things all add to the grading of a room, right? So like if we put a radio, a chair, and like a shower head and some other stuff in here, it would be pretty pimpin' hot. But we don't have that. So who's in here actually? Jabrien Urbano, who's 34 years old. He's sleeping and he's comfortable. And he's thinking about drugs, possibly. Alright, fine. Well, you win this time, Jabrano, but, you know, maybe next time you won't be so lucky. Alright, let's run some stuff in here. We're going to definitely need some power. We are definitely also going to need some pipes. This is quite a big job, actually. Run the pipes right into here, too. Hopefully nobody escapes from the pipes. Hopefully if they do decide to escape via pipe, they decide to do that using the hot water pipes. Man, these guys, look at every fucking morning. It's the same thing over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day. These guys pissing shit all over the ground. Why? There's perfectly good toilets in all of these cells. How does this happen every time? And now look, the danger meter is rising again. Holy shit, every day is the... Jesus. What are these people doing? Why are they so disgusting? There's piss and shit all over the canteen now too. Why? And somebody's thrown up just outside of the shop, which is not being used, I don't think, ever. So there's that too. Jesus Christ. Okay, now there's like a full-scale riot happening for some reason. Is this because people want to go to the bathroom and they want to go to the shower too? Are we locking these people up too early? Oh, these guys are having their shower and stuff. Looks like Sorsby is on some sort of rampage again. Alright, well, it's just like a normal day in the prison, I guess. Sorsby's on a rampage. All of these other guys are yelling down the phone that Sorsby's on a rampage. Sorsby is being confined back to his cell, but maybe we should consider sending him to solitary? Man, I tell you what, this prison runs like clockwork in the middle of the night when everyone's asleep. The minute everybody starts to wake up, though, forget it. Done. Does not work very well. Shit. Alright, let's get some lights in here. we'll start adding some lights to the place. We'll get some lights in here too, and then we'll have like a light here, and then let's have a light here, and then we'll have one that like makes the corner here. Okay, excellent. And then I guess we can start planning out how this is gonna look. Let's get some lights up in here too. We'll put them like in the corners, like one away, and then we'll have them spaced out evenly all the way down, or up, I should say. Not quite. Apologies. If you like symmetry, please, I do apologize. I know it's kind of rough sometimes, but even the best planning, I mean, it does happen from time to time, unfortunately, but there you go. Look, we can make up for it by having like some nice lights like in the middle here too. They're perfect. Now it kind of looks like a nice design rather than just like a massive mistake. That's a good recovery by me, I feel. All right. What the fuck is happening down here? What are you complaining about now? Hygiene. All right. It looks like everybody wants... So maybe this isn't working too well, actually. While all normal security are in lockup, once they have their own wing, things will be a lot better, I think. Okay, there's like a full fight breaking out in the shower now. Is that because everybody is on work time? Normal security has started their work time, and it looks like a lot of them, before they're actually going to work, are taking a shower. They're taking the opportunity to have a shower right before they go to work. There's blood all over the damn place. Looks like a couple of guys have started actually working, which is good. But at the same time, not the best. The heat in the temperature in the prison is not the best, but it is slowly going down. 27 prisoners have serious complaints. 6 prisoners are shackled in their cells or in solitary. 2 armed guards are in service. What? And +1 prisoners. Oh, I see. 2 armed guards are in service. That's adding to the danger level of the prison. I see. I wonder if maybe the armed guards should not be on patrol. Maybe this could be causing some problems. But at the same time, I feel like their presence needs to be known. Otherwise, you know, could be big problems. All right. So we want to go to deployment. We want medium security only in this wing, right? And then we're going to make this maximum security only, but we're going to change it around a little bit as well. But for now, medium security only. Perfect. Let us get a couple of jail doors. We definitely want a jail door like here. This will be the entrance like into their, you know, living space or whatever. We don't need other doors here, I don't think. Like we can have like a door here, just like some normal doors here. Because we want them to have pretty much free run of this room here. We'll station a guard like on patrol in here as well, just to sort of, you know, check up on people and do that thing where they do a head count and whatnot, and you know, give people shots and stuff. But we want them to be able to just sort of roam around here. I wonder if we can even do this. Let's see, dormitory. If we make this whole thing a dormitory. Enclosed, needs to be surrounded by walls and doors. I mean, it kind of is though, right? But I guess it means that like it needs to be doors. Okay, I'll tell you what. What we're going to do is we're going to make a wall here, okay? And then we are going to have a large jail door here, okay? But we're going to leave that one open, okay? So that they can roam around here and stuff. And then if we need to bang them up and lock them down, this will close, right? I think. I hope so. Possibly. We may never know. We'll have to see. Oh, look at this. Ah. Looks like learning time has begun with a teacher who's definitely alive today. Jeez. All right. I hope she stays that way. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. All right. So it's about to be enclosed. We need beds and bunk beds, and we need a toilet. We're going to do one better. We're going to actually build their shower room right into the dorm here. And they're going to be able to use that whenever the hell they like. That's right. We're going to build it like in this part of the dorm down here. We're going to add a whole bunch of shower heads here to this. And we're going to add some toilets as well. And then whenever they want, these guys can just come in here and do their business. There's going to be a lot of them in here. But hopefully everybody can just take their time and have their turn in the shower and stuff like that. That would be really useful. We'll have a couple of toilets down here too. We're gonna make like a proper bathroom for these people to use and to have and to hold and to be excellent to one another, to party on with and stuff. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Do we need to like close things off at all here? I don't think so. I think we'll have some drains coming down here, and then these guys can just come in here and use toilets whenever they want. We'll have some more like here, some toilets like in here, like this too. There we go. And then they can just come in here and use this whole area for their toileting and showering needs. It'll be nice. Perfect. And this one is the Rolls Royce. This toilet is going to be the one where you can sit down, do your business, eat, and shower at the same time. It's the dream scenario. That's what everybody aspires to have, and we don't want to deny anybody that chance, right? Because it would be pretty brutal if that was the case. All right, so we have dorm here now. Perfect. We are also just off here going to have a decent-sized common room. Or do we want most of this to be dorm? It's kind of hard to tell, actually. We're going to see once the walls go up what we're playing with here, and it'll be pretty good. We're definitely going to need some pipes to come down here and connect up all of this stuff. Nice, easy pipe work. That's good. We're going to have, hopefully, probably beds everywhere. We'll have, they'll have their own canteen out here as well. So let's build them a canteen. Where is it? Canteen. Does anyone see it? Mail room. God, I'm really tempted to make a mail room, but I know I shouldn't. But man, am I ever tempted. I mean, where is... Okay, canteen up here. All right, so we're going to have the canteen up here, like this, with like a little hallway on the side. You know what? It can go flush with the wall as well. That's fine. It can go all the way to the wall, but then we'll have this hallway on the side. Okay, so that's their canteen. They're going to have a little canteen there. And the rest of it is just going to be sort of like open space for them to, like, you know, hang out in and do stuff. Like they're going to have their own, for instance, common room, which is going to be huge. It's going to be, if I can find it, like I seriously don't know where. There it is, right here. Okay, so this can be the common room down here, and we'll put a whole bunch of pool tables and shit in there for them. We're going to need some beds and bunk beds and stuff in here, but we're also going to put like, okay, here, we're going to get some beds. All right, how many dudes can we fit in here? Probably a whole bunch. This could be dangerous, but at the same time, it could be hilarious. Okay, let's give them some chairs that they can sit in when they're not in the bunk beds, because that's nice as well. We're going to give them some bookshelves, so they have some reading materials in here whenever they want to use them. That'll be pretty good. We're going to give them weights benches as well, so they can't complain about exercise. Look, just in this open space, whenever they want to as well. They can sleep whenever they like. They can do whatever they like. They're going to have a ton of free time because they're normal security. It's like we're creating like a hippie commune here or something. It's going to be nice. Okay, look. These beds are going to be like toe-to-toe with each other. It's going to be fantastic. Let's get some radios. Look, we'll get some wide sofas in here so they can sit down, because why the hell not? Look, we'll get some little sofas. I mean, we are spending a lot of money on all this, but it's going to be worth it, right? Let's get a couple of radios in here. We'll position them like here, possibly. Let's get one up here as well if somebody wants to do that. We'll get them some phones in their common room that they can use. They can use these whenever they want. They don't even need to ask permission. They can just come out here when they want to and use those phones. What else do we need? We need some power to come down here, apparently, which is fine. Just run some power all the way down here. We loop it up to the main circuit, if that's even the right terminology for that. I'm not an electrician, so I have no idea. I'm just going to assume. I mean, it sounds right, so it's got to be right. How many beds is that now? What's our capacity right now with these beds that have been just put in? It's 2 per, right? So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, and 30. Oh my god, okay. That's like more than enough already. And then there's space for more. Okay, let's just get a couple more in there in case we need it. We need to also make sure that we're not just accepting our intake is not filled to capacity, okay? We're going to have total prisoners of whatever our capacity is now. So was it 54? All right, we're going to leave it at 54. So we've got 5 normal security prisoners arriving at 8 a.m. Fine, that's perfect. Do we have lights and stuff in there? Yes, there's lights in there. The toilets have been put in. What's going on with this wall? Why does it look all weird and stuff? I have no idea. We want a guard to be deployed to this general area here. Probably to the canteen as well. We'll have 2 guards patrolling around here and just doing stuff, okay? It's like opening the doors. This door can just be left open. We're going to lock this one open. so that these guys can come out and do whatever they like. And you know what? We're going to lock this one open just for now, too, while all the building work is being done. Okay, perfect. All right, and then before long, we are going to start moving prisoners into here, because this dorm room is now pretty much ready to go. There's beds. A couple of uniforms have shown up as well. It's got access to a canteen that's not currently working, but it will be soon. We're going to have the serving table, like, up here, I guess. And then we're going to have a couple of tables. We don't need many. We'll just have, like, a few dotted around, like here. And then we'll do the same here. Should be enough, I think. I hope. I mean, people can just eat whenever, right? Like, there'll be a set eat time. But, you know, maybe we can do that thing where we just, like, create a bunch of food for them and make it reheatable, give them a microwave, and they can just eat whenever they want. They're not children. I mean, they're grown adults. They can do this stuff, right? We can trust them, I hope. Shit, I have no idea. All right, electrical cable. We've got, like, a bit of a... I mean, this could be a bit of a problem, running electricity into, like, where the shower room is, but at the same time, you know what? Doesn't really matter. Let's get some drains in here. Separate these... Whoa. Did somebody just assault the dog? That's not very nice. Oh, shit. It looks like somebody's trying to steal a paintbrush from the canteen. I don't know how that works, but there you go. All right, we are down to our last 4,279 bucks. Holy shit. This thing is proven to be quite expensive, but at the same time, it's got a whole bunch of cool stuff in it, and hopefully these people... How do we look now? Logistics-wise, room quality? This one's good. Look at this. We need a TV, at least. It's a grade 6, which is above average. So these are nice digs for these people in here. Really nice digs. I hope they appreciate the lengths that I've gone to supply these, look, TVs for the prisoners in here. Look, we're even going to have like a little desk. Where's the office desk? Can we even do that? I'm sure we can, you know. Look, yeah. We're going to set up a little... So if these guys want to get like a little home business started up or whatever, they can. We're even going to give them some chairs to do that. Look, they can go on the computer while they're in here. It's going to be nice. Do we want to give them... No, I don't think we really want to give them a phone booth. But metal detectors could be useful. Especially like leading into here. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to get some metal detectors set up here and here. Perfect. And then we're going to hope to high heaven that nobody steals things from the canteen and then decides to, you know what, just before they go into here as well, let's have a metal detector as well. Because if they steal forks and shit from the canteen and they tunnel out of here en masse, I will be really, really angry. All right, that is the last of our money pretty much. Luckily, we're still making 1,206 per day. But in terms of like grants and stuff like that, I mean, we're going to have 16,000 bucks unlocking in the next 28 hours, which is pretty good. That's the short-term investment grant that we went for. But otherwise, there's not a lot of money coming down the pipe right now until MaxSec infrastructure implementation is put in. And then the Reform Through Education initiative will literally just go on forever because none of these guys are getting reformed through education, let's face it. Do we want to start assigning some people to here? I think we probably do. Are we pretty much ready? There's still a lot of cable to be laid. We've got some guards working in here with no lights. How much do these lights actually cost? 30 bucks each. Yikes. God, I never actually questioned the cost of lights before. But now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I can only afford at most 4 lights. Like, do I really want to spend my last bit of money on that? I don't think I do. I think I need to save up a little bit more money. All right. I think it's time to get these guys over here, though. So we're going to go into deployment, and we're going to make this max sec only, which is a little bit wasteful, I know. But we're going to kick all these dudes out, okay? Wherever they are right now. Fucking there. See, look. They're all coming to the doors of the bars of their cells. And they're like, hey, get me out of here. I don't belong here. And now, look. They're being escorted to the new wing of the security prison, which is going to be set to normal now as well. There. Door mode, normal, selected. I thought it just said elected, but it didn't. Okay, look. It looks like somebody else has tried to steal a paintbrush, but whatever. All right, so we've got a serving table and tables coming in. Logistics-wise, we're going to have this kitchen supply food for that canteen somehow. Yes, it is doing that. We can see this happening. So this canteen and that canteen, This cleaning cupboard cleans this canteen. This holding cell. Look at this holding cell. Is just full of dudes fighting and being killed now. There's actually he was a snitch. James Brooks, an 18-year-old snitch, is dead in the holding cell. How the fuck? How in the shit does this happen time and time again? Hey, look. Are there people actually starting to live in this? Because there's somebody in here taking a shower. And, like, there's no drains or anything. So that water's going everywhere. Who's in here? Oh, yeah, look, there is a dude in here. Mike Maitland. Welcome to your new home, Mike. Holy shit. Oh, look. Okay, we're escorting these people. All right, so now all of the Max guys are in here. Okay, and now all of the normal security. Look at this thing. What is that? Oh, it's a big desk. It's just gone, like, all weird. Okay, perfect. Can we get a guard over here? Should I just open it? Should I just, like, leave it open? I guess I could just leave it open for now. Do we trust the prisoners in here? Normal security? Realistically, we probably do. I think once they're all in, we'll change the schedule or the schedules around and stuff, and make it a bit more so that they have just a ton of free time and work time throughout the day, and even sleep. We're just gonna make sleep into free time as well, and they'll just sleep whenever they're tired, right? They're just gonna have a ton of free time. They have to live in this room, and they have to make the most of it, and occasionally they have to go and work. And that's how it's gonna work. Ah, shit. That one's locked open, but this one is not locked open. We're gonna have to leave this one locked open as well. Just until we get all of this stuff built in here and whatever. I mean, the rest of the prison is still pretty secure. I mean, nobody's gonna actually be able to escape. Just means that some of these normal security guys might find themselves mingling with the max security guys, and then they might die. But otherwise, I mean, there's enough for them to be getting on with in here. They should be just staying in here, having fun on their fancy internet computers and their big shower facility and toilets and whatever. They should just be milling around in here doing whatever. And then once we have a bit more money, we can get the common room up and going and stuff too. And it should be great. Holy crap, what a big spend. I hope it's worth it. We'll have to see. It remains to be seen. For now, there's just a whole bunch of normal sec guys milling around and barfing inside the holding cell, which this is the first time it's been used as far as I can tell. We've got an armed guard in the holding cell as well, watching these guys do all this stuff. And sadly, a man has died as well. But it's okay. We'll have a service for him later. Great. Well, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time!